I'm live. What's up? I'm here, baby. Your boy, partner in crime, man of hour. Here with y'all see over there way back, Vanna Black. Can y'all hear me? Vanna Black with the back. You know what it is. Y'all see what's on that table, don't you? The B2s. Some of y'all heard me about an hour ago. I was riding back from Conyers, and I was playing I was playing them kickers back in there, them cute dolls back in there, them cute dolls back in there. So what y'all been waiting for? Y'all finna see. What y'all waiting for? Y'all finna see. I'm finna meet them first thing in the morning. A lot of feelings gonna be hurt. A lot of naysayers. A lot of sundown, scardio, and death bounce. People feelings gonna be hurt. Not the manufacturers, because manufacturers they don't. Most of the manufacturers. I know Sundown don't. That's why I respect the brand. That's why they sitting in the forefront right now on the table. I respect Jacob Fuller. Contrary to what them haters that don't know me, you don't know me. You don't know me, what they talking about. But the fanboys, the boys don't heard one subwoofer their entire life. Now they telling you the best, that it's the best. They feeling gonna be hurt when they see what them kickers meter. They really gonna be sick like, oh my God, yeah, let's talk to your box builder. Talk to your box builder. Hold on, I gotta put the finishing touches on this box before I ride over there. All right, now y'all can hear me, right? They said they can hear me.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear, good.
What's your opinion on SQ 6 inch?
SQ 6 inch.
Mm-hmm.
He asked, what's my opinion on a sound SQ stereo integrity? Oh, Sound Cube new 6 inch. Okay. You gotta be talking about Sound Cube, right? I haven't heard Sound Cube 6 inch. I've heard and had their 8 inch. So I cannot speak. I can't speak on the 6 inch because I haven't had 6 inch. We should have brought the wine down here.
I'm
Hmm.
good. We fine. We good.
Okay. I haven't had their 6 inch. I do know Sound Cube's 8 inch is a very good performer for the price. 100. What's up, son? $139. It's a very, very good performer for the price. What you got? Hey man, what's your opinion? Do you get a loud turn pop? I have a cheap bipolar copycat in my 2018 Ram. And you need to mess with your ground. Check your ground and your RCAs. Cause I don't get that pop. No sir. Hmm. What's up, MB and Vanna? Who you with? We with MBE boxes. But I had the kickers and cute dolls back in there. Riding them for a little while. Then probably put, I don't know. Well, I'm thinking my next set of sets I might go to. I don't know. Let me see what's really tweaking my interest. What's the next thing I want to test? Because I have pretty much. I'm going to review my next pick. I'm going to review tomorrow is a 12 inch. Uh, how do y'all like the phone with that B2 audio? Right, it's right here. It's right here. It's inside this box. How y'all like the performance of that B2 audio? Entry level, right? That's amazing. The performance. Go back and watch that video, man. The stuff that you get on the entry level sub is far from entry level. As soon as the 12's getting stocked, and put one of them on the channel. I got a 6.5 or two 6.5s coming. So there's gonna be a giveaway. I got two more things I want to do with that BT Audio Riot and videos. I'm gonna let it play a video in the truck on music. I'm gonna pick a song or something. I don't know, on my level, I'm gonna pick something and meter it. And that's coming up here shortly. And then I'm gonna take out the box. We're gonna go have a last thought chat on it, and then give it away. So we'll be giving it away next Friday for sure. BC Audio. So be staying. Be I definitely y'all gonna know. I probably ain't gonna put a video out about it till I don't know, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. But those of y'all watching now are gonna know next week. Well, they're gonna hit on playback too. When they watch it on playback. Next week, I'm giving away that B2 Audio right at 10. But I got a big 12 coming up, a 3-inch voice cord 12. It's not efficient. It's not overly efficient. It's about average. It's not super inefficient, but it's about average. From a brand that I offer. When I say offer that, I'm a dealer for them, and I've heard them, and I'm gonna put them on the channel and build a box for this 12 and let you hear it as well. I got two 12s. One is very, very expensive, and one is relatively inexpensive. And I'm gonna show you the performance of two, possibly put them in the truck and meter as well. One has a 3-inch core. Oh, I might have a 2.5. No, I think we got a 3-inch core because it's competition. Uh, Competition level. I mean, seriously, is competition level. Some subs say they competition level, and it really ain't competition level. But this is a serious competition performer. Uh, and then I got one that you get off Amazon. I think it costs $120, and y'all gonna be surprised with the performance on that because that's just a brand that. And I'm gonna tell you what brand that is. Earthquake. It's an earthquake. It's an earthquake sub, but not the one the bigger high end ones. I'm gonna get the DB X5. I'm gonna get one on the channel too. Uh, I just yeah, I called Earthquake. Yeah, and I was supposed to send them some email information. Baby, you guys send Earthquake some email information about the channel, this, that, another.
Okay.
And that was Earthquake. Mm. That might be Earthquake. I don't know if it was Earthquake or somebody else. Company that intrigues me out of California. That's what I'm talking about, man. Caption Audio, Kaption. So we're a company out of Canada. 1,000 watt RMS 12 with an N90 dB sensitivity rating. Kaption Audio, based in Canada. I'm supposed to be building a box for a guy. I never heard of him. Actually, I have heard them before. And I'm gonna see if I can get one of those down here. Jim out of Buckhead here in Atlanta has those. And I was very, very impressed. 90 dB sensitivity. I heard two of them. I heard two of them on a 500 watt amp. And they 1,000 watts RMS. But they have a 90 dB sensitivity rate. And I heard two of them on 500 watts. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe. And this before rise, so they might have been getting 300 watts. And them, they wasn't 150 loud. I'm not saying that, but they was way louder than I thought they would be for that power. Seriously. No, two of them on the Fallgate 750. My bad, it was Fallgate 750. Okay, steering integrity SPL 12, 92 dB. Yeah. That's Jacob's buddy. I think his name is Jeremy or Jeffrey or something. They used to be in the same building in Claremont. And well, close in the same area, put it like that. That stereo integrity 12 also plays in 1.75. I've heard those and I built boxes for them. It plays in 1.75. Do not want to put in over large enclosure. You don't need to put it really in the efficient enclosure. The MB efficient enclosure, which is slightly larger, modified in the port area. Plays in 1.75. Those 12s there, you probably do 4 of them in one of y'all guys like the box Chevys and Brohams and Monte Carlos and one 212s. These 212s play in 1.75, and I think they got a 1250 RMS rating. Yeah, stout little beast. They not cheap though. They not cheap, but they sound good and play two of them in less than a 4Q box. That'll fit in a lot of them old schools that y'all want to thump hard and you're more concerned with numbers than output. But it has numbers and output. Hmm?
Are you familiar with the linear power amplifiers?
Yeah, a long time ago. They ain't make them jokes no more.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You gotta look at the manual and tell you that. When you need 4 or 8 on, then you probably gonna use 2 4 bigger than why I'm up to 8 on. I don't know. But linear power, they didn't adapt to the changing times. They make good products though. You got a good amp. Very clean, very highly damped. You're gonna be surprised how loud them. That's probably 800 by 2. You're gonna be surprised how loud that is. For real. And they want you to run it at 4 8 ohms because they're trying to keep that THD down and the control the damping high on the amplifier. So you're gonna be surprised how loud that wattage is because it's damped and very, very clean. Hey man, hey man, recommended sound quality 6. That's funny. A sound quality 6. I don't know. BT Audio or Jay supposed to be sending me a 6.5. Well, Andrew said when they come in, you're gonna send me them 6.5s. We're gonna see performance on it. Me, I'm telling you, I'm not a real fan. I told Jay and Andrew at BT Audio that I'm not a fan of 6.5. I'm not. I don't think the smallest you should go is 8. I don't think you can get a lot of performance out of 6.5. To which Jay said, "We'll see." That's all he said. We'll see. I think you'll be impressed. He said his words were, "I think you'll be impressed with ours." Well, I am impressed with this boy right here. We do know that everybody say, "Man, you love them kickers." You goddamn right. I love them kickers. I ain't backing off of it. And also, yeah, it's true. I might love the kickers, but I gotta get a nod, a respectful nod to this baby right here. Yes, yes, yes. These, uh, mm. I can't wait till I get tired of hearing the kickers, and then I done finish changing over to something else, and I'll go back and say, "Nah, I'm gonna listen to these." Cause I'm a bass head, so I switch off back and forth. I ain't heard a round 8 sound better than this. Nope, nope. Reminds me of J Audio 8W7, which is one day probably my dream system. JL8W7 reminds me of JL8W7's sound quality, but with way more output. Way more output. And it just got a 2-inch voice core. Uh, yeah, yeah man, my boy right here. Now let me put this close over here. I don't need y'all to roll and break my heart, cause can't even get y'all no more. Put this one like this. Make sure I got some. Stop that from rolling. Yeah. We waiting on parts to get these back and stop. These jokers so good, man. I might get 2 more. Yeah, I might spend that 640 and give me 2 more. I am not playing. I might give. I got 4 kickers. I want 4 of these. So I'm just waiting for the parts to get back up stop, and I'm gonna spend that 640, and I'm gonna give me 2 more rages, 2 more rampages. That's how much I love these. Yeah. Uh, will a B2 rampage perform in your enclosure? Yes, they will, but it's not really. It's not overly suited for a horn enclosure. Now, you want to for Wolf is suited for a horn enclosure. He has an EBP. I mean, predominantly suited for a horn enclosure. You need to have an EBP of over 100, greater than 100. It needs to. And then 80, 90, XA give you, I think 82. This will give you EBP of 80 something to 80 as well. They do well. They do well in horn enclosures. The horn enclosure just makes it more efficient. Okay, it turns the output, increases the acoustic amplifier, and increases the output without using electronical means. It's an acoustical amplifier. Well, your box is an acoustical amplifier anyway, because your woofer is always louder inside the box than it is in free air. But it's really exceeding every order. Seal, ported, fourth order, sixth order. It's an acoustical amplifier. That's what you use the box for. So a horn is just very efficient in doing that as well. You, horn is very loose when playing an open air environment, or you don't have a lot of power and you're trying to get the most output projected over a certain area. You want to use a horn enclosure. Can 3B2s handle an 8-inch port? 8-inch port. 8-inch down in the port. That's going to be 50, 8 well, 4 times 4 is 16. 16, or 8 by 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times pi is 48. 48 square inches. 48 square inches if you use 16. It's a 3 cube box. 3 cube box, 8-inch port. It's gonna be how you gonna be hard for you to trigger that. But yeah, 16 square inches of port area per cube. Is 8-inch port 6? Yeah, because the 6-inch port is 28. So 8-inch port is 48. That's 16 square inches per cube. Yeah, but that's gonna be a very optimized enclosure, and you got to know what you're doing as far as getting it set with your low pass filter. Uh, I mean your low pass, your subsonic, and realize that you're not gonna have to throw that much power to get a certain output. You gonna know how to experience use like the box I got in my truck. That 3 cube box I be building for different subs. If the application says it can do that, I don't need a lot of power to get loud. Remember, I'm doing all this off one amplifier. I was gonna put 2 amplifiers inside the vehicle, but I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that because I'm going against what I'm saying. I'm preaching this efficiency. One of my subscribers, I don't know if he was being hateful, because I got haters on the channel too. Y'all know that. I don't know if he's being hateful or spiteful or smart, whatever they call it. And he was like, yeah, you always preach efficiency. Now you finna put another 1500 in there. And what I was gonna put the other 1500 in there for my other Falls Gate 1500, which is right here. The reason why I was gonna put it in the vehicle, and yes, we all know this is my favorite amp. Ain't a whole lot to that. This is my favorite brand amps, bar none. Beat you Audio, Kicker, any of them. This is my favorite brand amps. So I'm always gonna run a Falls Gate. Uh, now it's the others that I respect. Now, the reason why I was gonna put this in there because I have some D2 subs, and I was gonna take these amps and run them in a 4 ohm load. Cause like my B2 Audio is a D1. I can get a 1 ohm load out of this. But I have another series of subs here that D2 and my kickers are D2. So what I want to do is run it at a 2 ohm. I like to run at 2 and 4 ohms. Remember when I meter my kickers, my 2 kickers in there. Remember that's a 2 ohm load, not a 1 ohm load. These see the 1 ohm load. The Resilient Sound see the 1 ohm load. The Cosmos see the 1 ohm load. The kickers only see the 2 ohm load. And I was gonna put these two in and run my amplifiers at 4 ohms so I can even get more control over the bass because I'm about efficiency. Remember, I'm about efficiency and enclosure. That's the main thing about. Yes, power will get you loud, but what if you don't have the money to increase all electrical upgrades? How do you get loud then? Efficient products, damn good box. Now, DTW 1980, man, I do all my stuff. Call me. I think I do Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. That's how I do it. No, I do not use Venmo. I just my application. You order Enclosure with me, you get to talk to me. What number of damper you consider? What number of damper do you consider good? 250 or greater. My fall gate. No, 200 and greater. 200 or greater. At a given ohm load. I know, hey man, don't ask. Could you build a box for 2 level 4 DC Audio 12 for a RAM Mega Cab? If you take that, I'm looking at taking that back panel out. This is for Mr. Bay Life. If I take that back panel off of my Mega Cab, I think I get a little deeper than 10 and a half. If I can get 13 deep, it's possible that you can get 13 deep, 17 high. You should be able to run. You might be able to run 212s in there. Cause I was thinking about it. I might change out the system one day and go even bigger and start and use 2 class L710s and put them in the back there. But I want to optimize my enclosure because remember I'm never going to increase my power. Even though I have it to do, I'm never going to increase my power. So I was thinking about running 210s on here because remember this is a Falls Gate, so I'm getting bring it over here, baby. I'm getting substantially more power with this 1500 watts than you think. I was using, babe, do you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Thank you, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, put this on here too. All right, yeah, hand me that blue thing right there and that multimeter. Yeah, right there and that. So I was setting my system. Let me tell y'all something that this is impromptu, not staged. Y'all already know how I believe in setting amps with a multimeter. Since I know, but it only works if your amp does rated power. If your amp does rated power, this will work. Okay. Uh, at whatever on low you say at whatever that you take the square root of what it does rated. Like this amp came with a bird sheet in 1900, but it says 1500. So I take the square root of 15, which is 39.8, something like that. And that's what I set the AC voltage in terminals with this. Now, it was brought to my attention and it was true. What if you are clipping from the head unit at you went up to my volume is 40, I went to 35. And that's why I said everything at. He said, what if you clipping at 35? Because the general rule of thumb is go up 3/4 of the volume. But some of these head units clip. Well, I got a Stinger High 10 inside my vehicle. So what I did was this time, I used my SMD DD1. I highly recommend of all the SMD products. Well, if you compete, you need the AM1 because it got a lot of features in it to help you dial your system in. But just setting your amp, period. Just setting your amp, period. I highly recommend this because what I did was I this is my speaker out inputs right here. I put two in on this side because it's sum total, and I put two on this side. So I had both multimeters set up. All right. What I did then was I run a 40 hertz test tone. So I'm looking for 40, 39.8 at AC voltage on this one. And at the same time, since I'm sending the 40 hertz test tone, everything's flat. I had the subwoofer on the high 10, turn it up to 15, turn the volume all the way up to 40. And before I even hook this meter up, I'm looking to see with the gain completely off. With the gain completely off the 40 hertz signal, I'm looking to see, and it tells you the 40 hertz detect if it clipping, and it wasn't. So my head unit can go out with 40, and everything's flat, and the gain on the amp is off, and this coming off the epicenter. So my subwoofer signal goes from my head unit to my epicenter. From the epicenter, which has the jumper at 5 volts, it goes from the epicenter to the false gate amp. Okay, so I take my epicenter, I turn it completely off. Period. I take the gain on the amplifier, turn it completely off. It's already off. I set everything flat on the EQ, loudness off, all that. I set the subwoofer out, pre-out, I set it to max. Then I turned the volume knob to see if where I would distort it. And it went all the way to 40. It did not distort off that Stinger High 10. Then I took it's still playing the 40 hertz tone. I used the 40 hertz tone off my phone, that's where I predominantly listen to my music from this phone right here. And I turned the gain, and I'm turning the gain till I get 39.8 on the dial. And my signal's so strong, I'm talking about it might have went from 6 o'clock maybe to 7 o'clock, maybe 6:45. And I got a 39.8, which I was very happy with. That the Stinger signal is strong, has a good, strong, clean signal, 4 volts pre-out, and I'm getting 5 volts from epicenter. I'm very happy with that because I don't like to use my gain. The more I have to turn my gain up, the higher noise threshold of noise coming into your subwoofer. Trust me, you go to 12, 11, you're not gonna really hear it, but I know it's there. That's how I was trained. I know it's there. So I really want to I just feel like line drivers are very strong signals going into an amplifier because I don't want to use my gain. I don't want to have to gain nothing. I want to match nothing. I want a strong signal going in, strong, clean signal. This enables me to know I got a very good, strong 40 hertz signal going in to my amp. This is a Steve Meade. And he is, have moment of pause, Steve Meade is, y'all know he's the granddaddy of what I'm doing now. When anybody doing the cardio, Steve Meade is granddaddy. He's the oldest. Whether you like him, disagree with him, get mad because he say things and get smart, this, that, another. He's been doing it for a long time. He's very, very good at it. He's leaps and bounds away from all of us. I subscribe to his channel, all right? And this product he has is I love this one. I love it. So I know I got a good clean signal going in. But I found something out, and that's why I love Fallgate amp because they're legendary on power. When I set the AC voltage, the AC voltage is reading 39.8 here, and there's no clip light on here. So I said, whoa, how much further can I go? Man, I turned this thing all the way to 51. 54, no, 54. Yeah, 54, and the light came on. So I had to back it off. At 51, at 51, 51 times 51, at the AC terms is 2,500 watts. And the amp said no clip. The DD1 said no clip. Now when I got to, and after at 54 it clips, so I bagged it out, but I'm not even going to set that high. I set it like I normally set, 39.8. I just want 1,600 watts out of here. That's all I want. And since there's no clip, clean, it's a good clean sound, which is my amplifier running cool. I got one out going straight to it. So this is just my bag up. One day, maybe I get a bigger. Maybe them solo X's come out. I might have a reason to put it in the system. I don't know, because what y'all don't know about the Kicker L7 solo X is that it's very efficient. They got the pocket. It's very, very efficient. It's not going to come in with them low sensitivity ratings. Y'all gonna be surprised how high that L7, they improved upon it. It takes the power and it is not inefficient. Doesn't need a lot of power, but it can take the power. Like my B2O audios, don't need a lot of power, but it can take the power. Let's go, man. What we got? Backing up.
I lost where you were.
Okay, let's go on up here. He makes the Rockford T27 BDC look average. That's good. You feel that way? Okay. What do you think about the Nimbus Audio 8? I don't know. I ain't got a hold of them. I got to get a hold of them and really see to really make a judgment on it. I'm in contact with a guy who's supposed to be sending me some. He hasn't sent them to me yet. So, here we go. Your 4.8 underseat truck box design versus Gately 4 box design. Not gonna get in there. Not gonna get in there at all. I just believe in my 4-gate design. Remember I told you I don't do no hating, I don't do no bad, and I don't talk bad about nobody. If I ain't got nothing good to say, I ain't gonna say nothing at all, especially on the public forum. And that's it. So you saying you got something bad to say? No. I just know I'm gonna talk about my box. I'm not gonna have no thoughts about nobody else's box. Period. I don't care who it is.
Good answer.
I ain't gonna have no thoughts about nobody else's box. I'm talking about what my box can do, and that's it. It's not saying I have any thought about his box. I'm just gonna talk about my box, and that's it. Anything reputable, I take that from guys I really respect. Jay Home, Jacob Fuller. You'll never see them bash the other brand. They just talk about their brand. We can talk about my sub. On the public forum, we can talk about my sub, and that's it. I'm not gonna talk about nobody else's forum. All right. Now, what door speakers you got in your truck? They sound good. Kicker! I ain't even hurt your feeling. Kicker, man. I'm thinking about trying some B2 audios out too. Right now, it's kickers in the door, man. Do you accept credit card debt? Well, we talk. I asked you, man, how I talk. And then stroke 18 and used on. What do you recommend for a Toyota? What do you guys recommend for a Toyota Tacoma? You stop trying to put bass in it. That's what I recommend. I get more answers for people trying to. You ain't got no room in there. You ain't got no space enough. And I ain't got no pixie dust. I say it all the time. I ain't got no pixie dust. It's funny. I got a design coming in the pipeline. It's a Caleb Heath box. I built it today. It's a real thin box that possibly go back there. But all the space he can make is just 1/8. And it's got to be a certain 8 because you got like a mountain depth of 7. It's also for them single cab. I have people asking for the single cab Rams, new Rams, and the F-150. I got a box in the back there. Also, I'm looking in the box for the new 2019 up Rams design that I got for that because they don't have 14 inches. They really got like 1275. So that box looks a little different. Look for them coming on the channel as well. Those two designs right there. So what I recommend with Toyota Tacoma is that you understand you're not running no 14s and 212s and all that. You ain't got no room. You ain't got no room and I ain't got no picture dust. And I refuse to build a box for a subwoofer and have them choking. I had a guy came over with a Toyota Tundra the other day. Am I strawberry?
Yeah.
Thank you. With Toyota Tundra the other day. And I guess he had in his mind what all he could do. And he told me after the mind we finished talking, he said, man, you really know hurt a brother feelings, man. He ain't say the word brother though. He said the other word I don't like to say. He said, man, you really hurt a brother feelings, man. Man, you just shot down my dream. I said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You can't run it. You don't have the space. You don't have the space. When you come to MP, and I get that sometimes with people that ask me for enclosure, there's a lot of enclosures I don't build. There's a lot of people messaging me, man, and they actually tell what vehicle they got, and I have to tell them I can't do nothing for you. I'm not gonna just take your money. I've had people come over here, let me listen to their system. I say, you don't need nothing box. That box there's fine. Fix your power. I've had people message me from afar. We go over everything. I said, man, the box ain't the problem. They give me the specs. The specs somebody else and build the box. The box fine. Yeah, I thought maybe you could put something on. Mm-mm. You ain't got no more room. What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna build a box and blow breath in like God. I said, no, ain't nothing I can do. So if you just getting your mindset, and that's what this channel's about, man. The best subwoofer, the subwoofer that you can run correctly. I'm gonna preach that and beat that into your head to this channel and no more. The best subwoofer, the subwoofer you can run correctly. If you do not have the space that's necessary, the minimum space that's necessary for that subwoofer to perform, don't do it. You will be unhappy. You will be unhappy. Ah,
So
what's up, baby?
basically, before they buy a sub, they need to know
Hmm.
they space, they
They
vehicle
space.
space.
Yes.
They need
And
to
y'all be
they
getting
need to
y'all
know that
vehicles.
first.
Y'all be getting y'all vehicle space from going online like Ford Fusion, or they'll give y'all the cargo space and they give you this big number, 24.9 cubes. Yeah, they talking about all the curves, nooks and crannies and all that. What you need to do is try to figure out how to get you run a measure tape. Because I'm always going to ask you how wide you got between the wheel wells. How deep you got from the opening of the trunk or cargo area from where you stand to the seat. And then how high you got. You got to have those three dimensions. Once you text me that, then I'm gonna tell you exactly what most subs can run in their volume. There's exceptions to the rules, like for 12s, the J Audio W6s, uh, J Audio W7s, Sound Stereo Integrity SQL, DC Audio level. I think level. Shoot, a lot of DC Audio subs can play at 1.75. Uh, and sound good doing it, and they not lying. And some subwoofers, man, they actually write on their specs. DC audio, uh, and then I'm talking about smaller stereo integrity, J audio. These guys ain't fudging the numbers. They are actually correct in what they tell you that the volume that they can run in. B2 audio, kicker. But kickers for the most part, I mean, they can run a compact volume as long as you stay with the round subs. You go with them square subs. I don't like the sound of the kickers, the square subs and compact. But they tell you that too. It moves so much air they don't really recommend the compact. You can do it, and it'll give you some bass, but they move a lot of air. Them squares move a lot of air. I mean, more air you put back there, y'all gonna see tomorrow. Y'all gonna see, man. And kickers do what they do, man. And keep right on moving. You're welcome on a lot of subs, not running a lot of brands. Hey. ID Max, that's another 12 inch can run a small volume. If there were no raw forward amps around, who would you consider running? I wouldn't run nothing. I get out of cardio. I wouldn't run a thing. None at all. Period. Forget it. Nah, if I would, it wasn't no. Listen, if it wasn't no jail, if it wasn't no false amps around, I love false gas because it's affordable and it's the best for me and what I like. I love the sound I put, the dynamics and all that. But there's two other brands I do respect: J Audio and Kicker. I ran those three. I've never had a problem with those three amplifiers. Well, they don't put out 5K, 6K. I don't need that much power to get what I want to get. I don't need that much power to get that I want to get. Tell them what time it is. My boy name.
Hmm.
Uh, oh man, I can't get the name out of my mouth. I don't need 5K to get 150. I can do it with 3K. I took two Fosgate 1500s and put them on two Kicker L7, a four. I put 115 on each pair, And my boy JT, we doing 150s on music on 3K before rise. Just two of these. Let me grab my boy again. Pretty heavy. Come on. Just two of these on each one on a pair of Kicker L7Q Class 12. And we're in a Cadillac Escape. And we doing 150, 150, 150. He said 153 the other day on 3K. So, and this the 1500. So, yeah. Is that what you feel about other answers, man? Run. You're not gonna change. I had to tell Nod that you're not gonna change my opinion about Fallgate. You can talk to your head fall off. You ain't gonna change my opinion. I'm 49 years old. I done heard a lot of eights. I done heard a lot of amplifiers. I done heard a lot of problems with them too. I ain't never had a problem with mine. With none that one, all the big three, RJ, RDL, Kicker. Mm.
And it has a long lifespan.
Yeah, ladies, for real. Well, this one right here, this one 8 years old. 9 years. This one is 9 years old.
Wow.
So good.
Y'all
Nine
need to
years.
make products that last
This,
that
this
long.
guy 9 years old. It didn't see him ran it one on, two on, one on, what, point 0.8 on. I done ran it just once you set it, and I was setting that with a multimeter. Now I got a DD1. I was setting that with a multimeter. Never had a problem with it. Never had a, set it one time. 39.8 AC voltage. Ran a good power to it. Never had to mess with it again. I ain't never seen an amp back when Chinese market amps y'all be getting this stuff. MBEnclosure is a good brand, bro. They been around for a long time. And MBEnclosure Procast, them jokers beat, man. I don't never ran they amplifier because, like I told you, I'm only gonna ever run one amplifier. Mm. Jap ain't what it used to be. Yeah, new Zapco suck. They ain't what they used to be. They got bought out. Yeah. Pocket change. Them full Toro 8s. I know you, boy. Uh, single 15 in a single kicker 15 in a 2001 Silverado. I guess you taking the back seat out. That's just ridiculous, but it could be done. He said, "Well, you already know I told y'all to run kicker or Fallgate. How do you feel about those kicker passive radiators, man? I'm gonna put one on the channel, man. Kip sent me one, man. I was pleasantly surprised. Like for those y'all don't have a lot of space and want some bass, like a Jeep or something like that. You don't want to run a box with a Jeep because you really use it to go off rolling. You don't want to put no box in there. You use one of them passive radio boxes. It beat. It ain't beating like a ported box, nothing like that, but you'd be surprised how low it go in this little bit of space that it operates in. It's not real big. Not real high. Might be 6 inches high, 16 inches deep, maybe. It's real small. It's for people who want bass, but they don't want to go outside the vehicle. They just want bass inside the cabin. There ain't nothing wrong with that passive radio from Kicker, man. What else we got? What do you think about T-line boxes? They don't take a lot of power to get it. They're very efficient. They don't take power. And they accurately play music. A lot of subwoofers ain't, well, every subwoofer is made for a T-line box because this is an acoustic amplifier. But they're bulky for a given result. The size of the box you got, it's kind of like a novelty. You really don't want to do a T-line box in a vehicle. Because you like, I'm going to do a T-line with 215 in what vehicle? 212 in what vehicle? It's going to be SUV, ain't going to be in no car. So, they big, man. Nah, that's right. Race Tech, you believe in Fallgate, you should believe in Fallgate. Okay. My amp, Alpine out of and don't miss a beat. Still, Alpine good too, brother. You Alpine, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Alpine. I think that cash app only on the smartphone. Think, man, kick passive will be. Okay. What's the SE on the Ride 10? It's on the specs on the site. I don't know it off the top of my hand. BT doesn't have it on the website. I don't want to trust the auto calculate. I calculate on WinSD. Well, the cutout is 9 1/4. So I think it's 9 1/4, 9 37, whatever. So take a half inch, take an inch off of that, a half inch for both sides, and I'll give you the SD. That give you the SD, a roughly equivalent to the SD. You're gonna need it if you try to make an SD, but you can be off 10, 15%. 10, you can be off 10%, really not 15. You can be out like 5, 10% on the T line. It ain't gonna affect the performance that much. But if you're doing it for a home theater setup or a listening setup, you want to get it dead on. So that might be too much for you. You might want to just be off 3 to 5% on the SD. Would you like you to review a sound stream? Yeah, I gotta buy it. I don't know. I really ain't gonna go and think I'm gonna get none of them sound stream products. I think they got bought out by my Sonics. So I don't think I don't. They used to be sound stream used to be good back in the day, man. But a lot of companies got bought out. Harphonics. I got some coming out on Harphonics. We'll show y'all. Remember I told you about the Zeus, the Brutus 8, how it disappeared and it came back. Well, now they got a Zeus and they got a what they call that joke right there, baby?
What?
What's that called? No, Elite. They got an Elite, which is supposed to be the high end line. I think it's coming out of I don't know, it's Ginseng or JLD. One of them two houses. It's just a catalog subwoofer. Not saying they ain't good. I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something about this. You got some subwoofers that are designed and engineered here in America or Denmark, or what have you. Uh, and you got some subwoofers that are designed by Chinese people who are replicating over in China the technology that they are mass producing for different people. Okay, here's the thing. People are people. All right. They got two arms, the brain, go to school, learn calculus, math, acoustic parameters, and all, just like the people over here in America do. So when they come out with a product, sometimes they copy and sometimes they enhance the product that's already made. And then they'll put up on their catalog, and if you got $100,000, you can buy so many minimum qualities or something, and it perform. And that's what I feel about that Brutus 8. For what you pay for it, the subwoofer performs. For what you pay for that Brutus 8, the subwoofer performs. 2.5 inch vocal cord, does what it's supposed to do. It's not a B2 audio. It's not a sundown. Uh, but it performs. It just wasn't designed here in America. They took some and they carbon copied and made a good product. They gonna carbon copy. Look, man, Jay's got a patent on this basket. Sundown's got a patent on this basket. But we've seen this same basket being used on American bass. Uh, I think it's the American Bass HD 844, the old one before he came out the blue basket one. Exact same basket. So it's just a matter of time before someone's gonna copy and steal this. They gonna alter someone in China gonna copy. They gonna steal the look, and because they steal the look and do some of the features, they gonna break it down, and then they gonna have their own copy of that.
Question. Can they see the quality of it though?
It, up to a point because in China they don't have. See, in China they don't have no licensing like patent marks. They're not supposed to sell it here in America. And see, that's the problems that these manufacturers, Jacob and I mean Jay, Jacob, and some other manufacturers who would care about their product have when they put someone to have people make it in China because they know they'll steal it and they'll leak it out. And there's some other brand that come along and might devalue it, tweak it just a little bit more, just down. Don't give you the same quality, but give you the same look. All right. So it's just a matter of time before they copy. Just my thing is that if you know they're the originators, why go with the copy?
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You know they're originators, God, why go with the copy? Why would people do it all the time? I hate to say it, but it's happening because it's hard for them to screen everything. And in China, they don't have those same laws that we have with the patent, man. They don't. I think all them knockoffs. They make this. Man, I could buy some Jordans, and all they did was change one stitch.
It's basically free game.
But yeah, I mean, it's still a Jordan, you know. But man, if I need to run MBEnclosure, you need to buy it for me. How about that?
Send it to
Yeah, you need to send it to me.
address is in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
comment
yeah,
section.
yeah. Now, if you like it, bro, DJ Rock on, you like it. There's a lot of brands that I don't run that are still good. I don't need to try to validate it to make. I don't need to run it to validate it to make you like it, do I? I get so much bad and hate about running a kicker, but I'm still gonna run my kicker. I don't care who like it. And I done had Sundown and all this stuff. I like my kickers and I love my B2 audio. And I own two of these.
Mhm.
And I own two of these. I'm gonna get four of them. I'm gonna get about much more of these. And I love my kickers, man. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's bad. I'll get to it one day. Exactly. Fargate works for me. That's what I'm saying, Base Tech. Whatever brand you had a good results with that you when you got into the love of cardio, stick with it. I get people that listen to Facebook, get on Facebook so much, man, they second guessing themselves about J Audio. Why? Well, people say it's overpriced. Don't you own it? Yeah. So you ain't got no problem paying for it.
Mhm.
Well, you know that they say I can get far better cheaper. Why would you listen to what somebody else say?
If you already got the best.
And then you already got it. These people making this stuff right there in Marymount, Florida. You finna trade the J Audio in, and the brand he was finna buy, I was like, man, you finna trade. You know that shit made in China? I mean, every shit made in China, but you got American made, made product. It's just really designed and engineered. That's why the brands that I really like, y'all say, well, I know they really did some design engineering. They actually did some work. Jacobs line from the SA up actually did, maybe arguably all of them. But from the SA line up, especially the XZV5 nice, he doing some work, man. He ain't carbon copy. He ain't just putting the TI back on the damn motor and tell you he gonna do more than what this dude doing with the same TI back. Man, stop it. Same thing with J on. His stuff don't look like nothing. BTR, look at this sub. They don't look like nothing else. They don't. When you get to that Rage XL on up, it don't look like nothing else. Well, the ride sub, that's a common basket. Yeah, he tell you it's entry level. He tell you it's entry level. But once you start getting that Rage XL on up, everything look different from anything else out there on the market. And he got features that can prove it. Kicker. Who else make up? Yeah, MTX don't look. It don't perform. You heard them MTX sub, man. Y'all heard them. That MTX, them squares don't perform. The high powered squares don't perform. Now the MTX 95 and the other series, great servers, but that square does not. Don't nobody make a square server perform like Quicker do. Nobody. Nobody. That's why everybody's eagerly waiting. I got guys who have. I got one guy with a 415 bill. He coming up here shortly though. I got a guy ahead of him who already came up. He told me just hold off. I already paid half the money on it. It's a large enclosure, 412. Cause he thinking he might do the kickers. There he waiting on the kicker to come out. He said, I just stay my spot in line. As soon as they drop them, that's what I want to build for. I bet. Bet. It is what it is. That's what you want to do, man. So, but who look like him? You know, and that's my thing, man. Real stuff that's doing. Now I can make anything sound good, but if you got something good, don't let anybody talk you about out of it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with MM Match. I'm going to get that MM Match because I respect MM Match so well. So enough that I am going to get that Dreadnought 8. Cause Procast, I cannot talk. And them Juggernauts in competition, sir. I
Somebody
done
asked
heard them.
about juggernauts up in the
Yeah, them
top.
Juggernauts monsters. You hear me? Monsters. Inefficient, yeah. But monsters. I'm talking about them juggernauts bring them. I done sat inside a juggernaut vehicle.
So is they for
Four of them. Yeah.
competition?
Straight competition. Baby, they'll knock your wig off. I ain't tell you no lie. Them things, it will knock your glasses off. It's pressure.
Mm.
Just pressure. That's all they good for. Is it real musical? On low volume, yeah. But when you go turn it up, it's here to tell you one thing. I'm here.
I came to bang the pain.
I came to bring I'm the elephant in the room. Huh? New England Providor, they coming around, man. They made here in America too. He said thoughts on any. Mm. I don't know who this is here.
Yeah.
CTW8, I don't know who that is.
What?
Yeah, that don't sound crazy, man. You talking about sitting here. Somebody gonna message you and say they me and get you the mail in the money on the phone. What's wrong with you, man? Use the number, text the number.
They don't even do that. He a
Just
scam.
needs,
He a scam.
yeah, just I love Matt, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Matt. Y'all in there, I think Jupiter, Florida. Yeah. J Audio Miramar. Matt and Jupiter. What's up, Five Mobile Sound? Apple Juice Hennessy. Cannot talk. Man, y'all get on there and go to church. I love reading y'all in the comments, man. Y'all been here tripping, man. We're a family out here, man. We're a family, man. Jail Subs 5. You know them 13W75, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm doing a box for a guy coming up. Oh, a couple of weeks, man. 2J Audio W6s. He got a 2020, I think he got a 2022 or 2021 Silverado. I can't wait to build that box because he got plenty of room. It's 11 high up under this seat. It's crazy high up under this. Or going to a dude out in Louisiana. All World, yeah. That's his name, All World. That's his nickname anyway. But he messaged me and I said, yeah, I've seen him do 20, 21, 22 Silverados. Yes, you can do 10s on there with no seat lift. J Audio W6s. Yeah, with no seat lift. You think it'll bang? Do I think it'll bang? Yeah, yeah, gonna bang. Yeah, yeah. You can do that. Them Silverado 2021 is it well the J Audio. Can I do any other 10? That 10 works in one cube for real. They ain't playing. Yeah, it works in one cube for real. They ain't playing. And it's got the pad, it fits right up under there. Yeah, for real. Real talk. I'm wrong cool. Let me see what uh-huh. What up, Maryland? I'm not crashing anything close, but I hear you, DTW. Text me, man. We'll talk through text, man. Don't put all your information up here on the screen, man. You know, there's a lot of haters up here, man. And you probably got scammers and all that old type stuff there too. So, I'm just saying, DTW, don't open your door up, man. Everything ain't everything as you would think here in America, man. You got some crazy shiesty people out there doing snake stuff. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Nimbus Audio. I have no thoughts on Nimbus Audio because I have not ran Nimbus Audio. I don't bash brands. I'm not gonna tell you nothing that I haven't ran. If I haven't ran, I'm gonna tell you. I'm interested in Nimbus Audio. I want that Colossal 8 to see what it do. Because remember I told you, if it can pass the 8 test, it stands to reason the rest of their subs are good too. What's your opinion on all that pipe subwoofers? Okay, I have built boxes and put that in people's vehicles. Audio pipe subwoofers are catalog subwoofers. Straight out of catalog. No design, engineering going to it. They in it for the money. That's my opinion. Can you make it perform? Yes, I can make it perform. But you do not have none of the performance or nothing that's on the table over here. Yes, I can make it perform. It is not. It's an off-the-shelf catalog subwoofer. Yeah. All right. Yeah, 90, I don't know. I think DJ Rock on the 95 series good, the 5500 series good, but the 95 is all out power and it sounds great. And they got that W surround. They been had that similar W surround. That y'all trying to encrypt to Jacob. Jacob didn't. Jacob made it work on. He modified it a little differently so he can get more excursion out of it. But he did not come up with that design. They been had W surround, man. Alpine been used. Alpine was doing it for a long time. And that Type X, that look at it, been around. Type X been around since a long time. 2000. I don't know. Been around a long time. I'm gonna put myself out there because you know how that go. But it's been around a long time, way before Jacob thought about the idea with that W surround. Uh, he just made it better. A lot of this technologies, people just make better. Like the vented pole piece. Uh, Now Jay is putting air on the inside of the former. People gonna copy that too because it works. They want to change a little bit so it won't look exactly like his on the inside, but that works. You taking a 2-inch voice cord and they would make it handle the power of a 2.5-inch voice cord. 1,000 watts on a 2-inch voice cord, and it does. It takes it fine. Sounds, whoo. I'm telling you, if everything on this table right now, The only thing they getting that kicker business sound quality is that B2 audio. That's right. And the only thing getting this business is this boy right here. This B2 audio can get in that kicker business and sound quality and output. Sound quality and output, put it like that. Sound quality and output. Only thing on this table, only thing I done had up the experience of this time and everything I done ran, and that is including sundown. Only thing getting that kicker business is this B2 audio. I've done a lot of things with airport enclosures, but I don't like to ship the airport enclosures because just hot packaging. I just don't like to ship it. I like to ship it with slots. I like to ship the slots. Me made a box B for Memphis M615. About to throw two B2 VMAs in that same box. Should blow the windows out. Okay, John. All right then, man. Hope you got the right necessary volume. I even a blind hog finds another eventually. Some cone work and men don't. Do your research and watch review by MBA and others. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Base Tech. Everything on this table gonna get copied. That's a copy. He gonna get copied. This innovation here. This is innovation here. They gonna get copied, man. I hate to say it, and it's bad, but he know they're gonna get copied. It's gonna be out there so long being protected before countries that should interest and he had if he once he finds himself with this copying it, then he gotta bring up charges on him. You know, and I don't know. I'm not gonna speak about something I don't know, but it gets copied. This basketball sundown is you. Go look at that American base HD 844, the one before the blue basket HD that came out, and you will see this exact same basket. Copied. Me and Brian talked about it. It's years ago. Years ago, me and Brian Chamberlain talked about it. DB Drive. DB Drive copied the basket. Put it on I think it was their 3K. They got a different basket now. They using this basket over here. DB Drive is with a G5. And it works. That G5A is great. Got a lot of output. But I'm just saying, don't think they don't get copied, man. I just don't like to go with the copies. I know when I got off the shelf product and when I got innovation, I'm going to go to the innovators. The ones who did it. That's all I'm saying. Other people might not because they want a cheaper price. But you're not going to get everything in the copy now. Don't forget that. Two squad 12. You need to face it. Gerard, Warriors, you face it whatever way sounds best for you. Whatever way you like. And you sure ain't gonna copy that Rod Fogg AT1319. You ain't gonna copy this selling here in America. Yeah, you got that. Give me that wine, but yeah, you ain't gonna copy and sell it here in America. You got that right. Y'all seen that Fallgate. Boy, look here. I'm gonna tell you something about Fallgate. Why you don't want Fallgate subs? You love the amps. I don't like the entry level and intermediate level subs. I don't like them. They alright. They alright. They ain't no slouch now, but they just alright. They ain't put a whole lot of emphasis in giving the output I want. You know, I can make them sound good, and they are very good. They very affordable subs. I'm not bashing them. But you really want to see what Fallgate can do, Walker can do?
Technology in their amp.
No, they put their technology in the TO, T1, T2, T3, and all the way up to that T319. All them T series on up, let's play. Them the ones Fallgate say, let's do it. I just wish they put a TO or a T18 in there. Cause that B28 ain't gonna do it for me. The P28 don't do it for me. It don't have enough oomph to do it for me. If Fallgate sub T0, T1, T2, T3. That's complete. That's all I'm saying. You can run what you run, I run what I run. It's all about performance level. I don't like Robert Fallgate intermediate and entry level subs. They alright. That's all I'm saying. They alright. You trying to cut out? Well, almost. Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Uh, I got two DC Audio level 3 52 watt option and a Bobby gate in the box. Maybe you did something wrong. I don't know. Do you remain acoustic stuffing in your box? Depending on what it's tailored for. Most time acoustic stuffing is used for a seal response, kind of smooth things out. Any peaks you get. In the porta box, you don't normally use acoustical stuffing. It's 10 o'clock, baby. Tell me to cut it out. Yes, Lord, you looking. Hey, man, I'm finna cut off. My wife says 10 o'clock. It's time to go. Don't forget I'm finna say next year. You heard you finna. Next week, we giving away the B2 Audio Ride 10. Uh, Big stay tuned for the videos coming out on Enclosures, the Dodge Ram Enclosure, the Slim truck, behind the seat enclosure offer for single cab trucks. Don't think you're gonna be getting a whole bunch. You're probably gonna be around 8 and 10, 2 10s, the 110, 2 8s. You're in a single cab, that's all you need. In my school of thought, and that's all you can fit. Cause I'm not putting something back there just cause you think gonna get loud. I don't build stuff with boxes unless I know it's gonna perform. My name on the shit, all right? My name on it. We got some. Oh, we're doing a giveaway next week with the B2 Audio Riot 10, and I'm probably gonna give away. I know I'm gonna give away the Brutus 8s. That's the next set 8s. I'm gonna give away so I clean up some of this space around here. Got some 12. Got a 212s coming up on the video on them. Uh, the trimmer. Another one with a 3-inch core. I got to explain to you about the 3-inch and the 4-inch cores. As you go up in size, what I told you about the 8-inch, the 8-inch stuff was divorce cores, 2.5, 2.5, 2 and a 2.5. Well, as you go up in spider landing, then that 3-inch, 4-inch core doesn't matter. Most woofers, most 12-inch use a 3-inch core. Most. Some use 2.5 on their 12 inches until you get to their big series. Jay, I think he uses 3 inches on his Rage. Yeah, on this Rage. But he also, his Rage basket has a bigger spider landing than some other woofers who use a 3-inch quartz core too. So as you go up, there's a lot of things. We got a lot of stuff to talk about cardio. Just stay with me, stay tuned. I do not know everything. I'm still learning things. People point things out to me all the time. But maybe we can join and learn on this journey together. But if you need a box, get at me. On all my videos, my number is on the video. All my videos, most of them say, give you my number. Message me how you have your length, width, and height. You can pay for the enclosure, you pay for the shipping when it's completed. And that's it, man. Y'all guys got something to say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, yeah, I miss y'all too. I like looking at y'all, man. It's gonna be, but my boys in there. But I have my boys sitting there all that time. My cute dogs, they about ready to snap your head off. They want to get back, and they ready to get back on that power. So it's daytime. What time is you got to see? I love you. I know, man. I love you too, man. I love that European sound. Jay, I love that European sound, man. Good Lord, man. I love you, man. I know you gonna be all right. Trust me, you're gonna be all right. Yahoo a special place in my heart. I back B2 and a bad kicker. Whoever don't like it, make you a video about it. As long as you talking about me, I'm gonna make money. Yes, please don't stop talking about me. I'm out of here, y'all. Yeah, please, whatever you do, don't stop talking about me.
That order.
Yeah. I need to talk about it. Make sure when you talk about me, you do like the last clown do. Put my name in the title so they can find me on YouTube. Cause I ain't never gonna say your name. How about that? Yeah.